Hello, pile one. So nice to have you here, love. Let's get quickly started. Okay, so the question, someone's really special, um, asked me to do this kind of video. So the question this person asked is, what is your body telling you? What is going on with your body? So pile one, today we will find out what is going on with your body and what it's trying to tell you. Okay, so let's get started. I have your cards right here. Seven of Raphael. Three of Raphael, the Eight of Ariel. Oh, by the way, when I was shuffling right now for you guys, I heard something about like losing weight. I don't know, some of you guys are being very hard on yourselves about losing weight, and maybe you guys are, um, you know, I feel like this video in general is going to be triggering for some, but obviously I'm no doctor, so if you hear anything, maybe this is just confirmation that you need to go see your doctor, okay? But I'm just feeling like some of you guys need to hear, like, stop being so hard on yourself, like, take it slow, stop trying to starve yourself, because that's what I heard, like, in the beginning, where it was just like, stop losing weight. Like, I heard it very clear, and I was just like, whoa, I never get clear messages like that. It's usually like a word, and then I have to pull out cards, but this was very clear. Like, your spirit guides are very worried about you. Someone you're in no contact with is also very worried about you because you just look very unhealthy. I don't know if maybe you broke up with someone, you stopped being friends with someone, but they are very, desperately worried about you, and they're wondering if they were the cause of it, and they're basically very stressed as well. They don't know what to do, they don't know how to help you. They want you to reach out to someone, okay? Like, that's what I'm getting. I usually, these cards right here, I do not use them like tarot cards. I use them more like oracle cards. So we're gonna go ahead and read them and see what else they have written on them. So it says, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action, a need for detoxification, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. Determination and self control. Career advancement. Acknowledgement of success by others. I truly feel like you need to learn how to. It's really hard. It's really, really hard what I'm about to say. Like, it's really hard to really educate yourself on what is nutritious for your body and stuff like that. And I'm chubby, so I shouldn't even be like saying like, oh yeah, do this or that. Like, I'm still on my journey as well. It's really hard. Like, there's not many resources, or like people will tell you do this or that, and then you end up finding out a few years later, like, oh, that was, those diets that end up harming you, right? Or like those are those diets that, they stop your metabolism. Yeah, there's so much things like that, right? And I feel like you need to intuitively eat. That's the best way. I'm gonna give you advice. Try to listen to your body more often, because this whole reading is about like, what is your body trying to tell you? And I feel like you don't listen to your body enough. I feel like you are okay with just being like, oh, today, I ate a lot, so I'm gonna probably go and do something horrible to my body, or like I'm gonna go and exercise. You know what I mean? Like, you try to torture it when it's telling you, hey, like, it wasn't even enough nutrition, or like, and I'm not just talking about like, how do I say, I'm not shaming you for like eating lots of sweets or stuff like that. No, I'm talking about, I'm not even shaming you at all, by the way, but I'm trying to talk about like, maybe you eat like a snack kind of food, and then you're like, oh, this is my meal, and then you go and try to torture yourself. I feel like you are slowly deteriorating your body, and it's like screaming, help me, like, please help me, and you're not paying attention to the big red flags. These could cause lots of problems, like heart problems and stuff like that. Just lots of problems, and stomach problems as well. Like when you start trying to eat like lots of food again or stuff like that, like if people experience wanting to vomit and stuff like that. I know this from experience because when I used to try to starve myself, so please do not do this. It's very harmful. I remember when I would try to starve myself constantly, I always had like really bad vision because my sugars would go down very low. I couldn't eat. I would literally eat a small fruit or something, and I would literally run to the restroom and be like, I can't hold it down. And Then when I started trying to eat and stuff like that, normally I would be okay, but then other things were going on in my life with my health, which made me very anxious, and I couldn't eat. I went back down that cycle again, not wanting to this time, and it was just like really severe. And for a while, my stomach just was not okay, you know. And I feel like long term, you know, if you do this, if you continuously do this long term, you're gonna end up hurting your body. Like, it took me a while to heal my stomach so I could feel okay with eating and being able to just like relax. Like, now I don't really stress about the calories. I gained a little bit of weight recently, but I was all like, I'm actually, you know, not stressing about what I eat. And I haven't worked out because of other things going on in my life, but I've been genuinely happy, and I know that I can bounce back normally by just starting to work out again and watching what I eat or intuitively eating. So I would recommend to try to do the same, because intuitive eating, or like just like saying no to people, like, oh, why didn't you only get this much on your plate, or why didn't you do this or that? Well, I'm then trying to intuitively eat, you know, like, be okay with doing that. I remember at first, like, I would be so scared to do that because for like years, you know, like, if you're Hispanic, you probably know this, or like just in general, if your parents just are just like eat 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 and you don't know what to do. That's how it was for me. I was like, oh my god, what if they think I'm trying to starve myself? Because I remember when I was starving myself, my parents were extremely worried, and I didn't want them to think that. And I was just trying to intuitively eat, and then at some point they realized, okay, she's not starving, she's eating, she's trying to eat 3 meals a day now, it's fine. So take it slow. um know that, you know, there's support around you. And you know how I mentioned earlier, there's people who care about you. They desperately want you to start listening to like yourself, your intuition. It's okay to trust your body. It's okay to like be feeling a little chaotic right now, or wild or unstable. It's okay to just be like, oh my god, I don't know, like, I put myself in a situation, so, you know, I'm at fault. And or like, some people don't even feel worthy of change, or they get so scared about what others are going to think about their body change. I remember for years I was so scared of like losing weight, because I was like, I'm not the curviest girl like already, and imagine if I lose weight, like, people are gonna be so mean to me. I remember when I was younger, and I was a bit like on the thin side. I was like not even that thin, I feel like, and people would make fun of me. I remember when I gained weight, nobody made fun of me until like I gained a lot of more weight, and they were like, ah, she's like a whale. Like, I had kids tell me things like that. And then at some point I reached this point where I was like, you know what, it took me until like adult life to just be happy with how my body looks. And I feel like at some point you will reach that, but right now what you need to focus on is not about like, oh my god, what are they gonna think about my body? No, look at yourself. What do you think about your body right now? Do you think you're healthy? Do you think you're happy? Do you think you're okay? Because I feel like it's really I don't know if this is the correct word, but this is the way spirit is saying it, debilitating, or debilitating, something like that. I don't know, but they're trying to say like something is just like, it may be affecting your day-to-day life. Because you know, I mentioned earlier, when I would starve, my vision and my sugar, you know, like, it would really go down, um and stuff like that. So I truly feel like maybe you are experiencing certain things like that, where your blood sugar goes really low, and you're kind of like, whatever, I need to exercise more and be hard on myself. And spirit is saying, no, that is not the right way to go about things. Another thing I'm going to sprinkle in here, that I always sprinkle in my videos, is I always talk about law of assumption. Try to use law of assumption to benefit you. Do your own research, or don't at all. It's okay if you do not want to believe law of assumption. I'm not going to shove it on you, but go ahead and try to do research. Good manifesting coaches are Sammy Ingram or Manifesting with Kimberly. If you don't like it, don't worry, it's fine. Or maybe if you are religious, go ahead and start connecting more with God or your ancestors, like, you know, whoever, you know, because sometimes we don't have outside support and we feel like nobody understands us. That's, you know, that's very hard. But just know that there's always someone there for you, okay? There's always someone there. And sometimes if it's not physically, we can always try to be there for ourselves, like by surrounding ourselves with people we want to hear. Like, for example, having a favorite singer, a YouTuber, someone that can calm us when we are going through it and we are, you know, at a point of harming ourselves. Like, there's certain things that we could try to do. There's health, you know, like those health hotlines, like, I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's so many things we could try to do. Don't think you're alone. You're not alone. I feel like with time you are going to feel comfortable with your body, and everything is going to be okay. Right now it doesn't seem like it's going to be okay, but trust me, at some point you will reach this point of anger and almost disgust of like, oh my god, I can't believe I don't know what he said with that accent, but you're gonna be like, I can't believe I ever once, let, negative people's negative thoughts like control my life. You're gonna be like, ew, like I'm so disgusted, like why did I do that? I remember when I reached that point, I was like, ew, like that is so lame. Like I needed to live my life and I need to live myself. Maybe some of you guys are getting to that point, but there's some fear still, and I would recommend, what helped me get more in touch with my body was intuitively eating and dancing a lot. Like I love dancing, it was very fun. Many people just be like, do cardio and do anything like, like do sit-ups and push-ups, and they'll like tell you certain things like that. Do something that you actually enjoy. If you don't like dancing, maybe like walking or running. I know, for example, one of my siblings enjoys walking, and I'm like, oh my god, like that's relaxing, but it makes me want to go to bed like afterwards. And I prefer dancing because I'm very energetic. So sometimes when you start listening to your body, you start realizing, oh my god, I'm learning a lot about myself, and maybe this is why I felt so chaotic, because I wasn't listening to myself in the first place. So if you're feeling chaotic right now, do that one baby step and be like, you know what, today I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna listen to myself. Or even if it's just like a minute where I'm just like, how do I feel right now? If you just start with that question, like let's say you're feeling overwhelmed, start with that question. How am I doing? What can I do right now to make myself feel comfortable? Start becoming more aware, because I feel like that's what your body wants to tell you. Like start considering yourself more and stop considering others, like stop caring about their opinions. So that is what your body is trying to tell you. And these are the last cards for you guys. Divine wisdom, angels, and masters. See, like this is just telling me that your spirit guides or God or whoever, like there's someone guiding you. I don't know if you lost someone because of death or something, and maybe that's why you're not eating well or something. That could also be something about a relationship, like it broke off, a friendship, a boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that, your partner, like, or you either lost someone through death, like they died. And if you did experience that, I'm sorry for your loss. I never know what to say, because when you lose someone, it's just very terrible. So take it slow, take as much time as you need to grieve, and know that they're always gonna be in your heart, and that's why it hurts. Okay, like it hurts because it weighs so heavy, like like the love you have, and it's okay to have that, to not want to like forget them and stuff like that. If you are going through a loss, like it's okay. Then with the angels here and the divine wisdom, though, I am getting that your spirit guides or God is guiding you. Whoever you believe in, there's someone guiding you, okay? And you're on the right path, okay? You're on the right path. And specifically, you clicked on this video, you're trying to want to reach out, you're trying to want to ask for help. You're doing amazing, okay? You're already doing so fucking amazing, and I'm proud of you for acknowledging that you're hurting yourself right now and that you need help, okay? That is amazing. Getting that clarity is so amazing, okay? That's one step to already making you a happy and healthier person. Also, define what is healthy for you. Don't let anybody else define what is healthy, because when we do that, then you know what, those negative thoughts start creeping in again, and we don't want that. We need to abolish them, like boom, bye, you don't exist, right? We can't invite you anymore, you're no fun, you make everybody cry, and yeah, like we don't want you. And then with the badger here, it says bring your life into balance. So this is talking about not just regarding your health, but like other things. Maybe focus on other things that you've stopped doing, whether that's like, let's say if you were always into art and you were into drawing, maybe start coloring. If drawing right now is too overwhelming, and specifically if you're grieving, probably you don't have, you're not feeling as creative, or you just are not in the mental space to draw and be creative, you know what I mean? Try to color, like do something relaxing that you like, and then for the heart chakra, I'm also, they're asking me to they're telling me to tell you that by doing that also, you will stop focusing on your food habits. Like you sometimes you need a distraction, and one of your hobbies that you stopped at some point is definitely going to help you. The heart chakra here says love is the heart. of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Yeah, I truly feel like um this has to do with like you feeling like you're not going to be loved by someone if you choose to like just start living for yourself. You start to make your own decisions for your body. I feel like you feel like you're not going to be loved by someone, and specifically if this was like a love interest you had to leave because they were really toxic and controlling. Just know that by having your boundaries, your healthy boundaries, your standards, and what you want in love, you're literally saying no, no, and no. And then finally, when that one person walks in and it's a yes, you're gonna feel so relieved that you said no, no, no. Like you're literally blessing other people with other people, and you're blessing yourself by just having those boundaries and being like, no, no, no. Because there's always someone for someone, but if we try to like constantly be like, oh, I'm gonna just stick around with that person because, you know, I don't know, like it just seems okay for now. Like just settling for okay, like, you know what I mean? Like it's not okay in the end. And I truly feel like if this was a lover who made you feel like really horrible about your body and stuff, Spirit is saying you will meet someone who loves you for you and you don't need to stress about it. Like you're literally sending out to the universe by you cutting off this person, or this person, you know, left your life. That was your spirit team protecting you, or God, you know, whoever you believe in, right? Whoever you go to for guidance, your ancestors, whoever it may be, right? They protected you by removing this person from your life, because I feel like they were really, you know, causing lots of stress, not only on your body but like your mental space, emotional, everything. Like this person was really fucked up. And then for others of you who went through a loss, your spirit team wants you to know that this person on the other side is like still guiding you, like they're pulling you out of this chaos is what I'm hearing. Like they're pulling you out of chaos. Okay, they're gonna pull you out of the chaos. You're not alone. And also research the badger, because that's your spirit animal right now. But I think that's it. Everything I wanted to get out got out. Do lots of researching, and also just try to expand your mind as much as you can, because we're only human. We can only do what we can today, and then tomorrow's another day. So we always have to like just be like, you know what, I'm still taking my baby steps, and that's okay. So yeah, just be okay with that, and I know you'll be fine. I know you will be fine. Please, please trust the process that you will be fine, because you're choosing yourself. You're choosing yourself now, and I hope you continuously choose yourself and your happiness and your peace, because you deserve all of it. Okay, you deserve all of it to come back to you, and I feel like it's always been with you, but others have just making you feel chaotic. They've been throwing chaos on you, or like negative, you know, negativity, and once you remove that, you're just gonna breathe. You're gonna breathe in your skin, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, it feels amazing to be me. So I hope you reached that point. But that was it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to my channel. It's nice to have you here, love. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Like I feel stuttering in your energy. But anyway, let's get started. So someone special asked this question to be answered. So they asked, what is your body telling you? What is going on with your body? So we'll be answering those questions today. So pile 2, what is going on with your body, and what is your body trying to tell you? Let's get started. So you got King of Gabriel, the Wheel, the High Priestess, Dolphin. I truly feel like you've grown as a person. You've done the healing. I feel like I don't know if you went through like eating disorders in the past, or you know, you just struggled with your body image, or just lots of things, but you've done the healing, and I see your growth. Okay, like this is just, I feel like this is a message from the universe that sometimes you feel like you're not taking care of yourself, but you've come such a long way. I feel like maybe if you were depressed in the past and you couldn't even like brush your teeth, take a shower, or do certain things, they're saying like, damn, look at you, at least you do like brush your teeth once a day, or you shower when you can. Like, there's certain things that you don't acknowledge enough, and they're saying like, look at the amazing things you do for your body. You're literally glowing and everybody else is seeing it. So what your body trying to tell you is that you're freaking doing amazing. You're doing amazing, and this is gonna be like a hype me up kind of reading. But also other important messages that want to come out as well. Live life joyfully in the present. That's what exactly what you're doing. You're just enjoying yourself. And then with the cow here, I see the cow as a very motherly, earthy kind of vibe when it comes to spirituality. And give the unconditional love and grace. See, like, you've grown. I don't know why I'm turtle dove. Like, I don't know why. Why I'm hearing that in my head. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking of Christmas as well. I feel like maybe in the past, maybe in the past you wouldn't even allow yourself to enjoy the holidays or stuff like that. Like, you would probably be like, no, I can't be eating this, or I can't be doing this or that. And families even noticing your growth, and they're so happy that you're just allowing yourself to be like a little kid. Or like, maybe you didn't even have a good childhood where like you had family maybe who told you certain things, and they were the ones that, you know, the reason for the cause of all of your eating disorders, or just the way you lived your life, you know. Now you're more in control. So I feel like some of you guys either did have toxic people in your life when you were a kid, but then for the others of you guys, I feel like some family members or friends, like, they notice that you're more in control now when it comes to the holidays. You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna enjoy holidays. And I feel like maybe you're the type now who makes little lists like, oh my god, Starbucks came out with the new, you know, seasonal drink, I'm gonna go and get it. Like, you get so excited now, whereas in the past you would kind of be like, no, please don't invite me, you know who I am. Or like, you would do certain things, and now they're noticing that you're out of your shell and you're just glowing. Okay, like, you're glowing and everyone's so proud of you. Your body is proud of you because you listen to yourself, you eat intuitively, and you're just enjoying yourself. Whether you don't care if you put on a few pounds and then you lose them, you're just kind of like, oh my god, I lost weight naturally. Like, that's amazing. Like, I went on vacation, or I, you know, enjoyed my holidays, and then I bounced back. My body is so amazing. Like, I don't know if you do daily affirmations and stuff, but your body is definitely benefiting. And it, like, I can't explain. Like, your body, if it wasn't your body, it would want to give you a hug. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. I don't know if that sounded creepy, but yeah, like, it's just like saying, damn, thank you for like waking the fuck up and not listening, you know, to the outside world. And I know some days are hard, but look at how amazing and how, you know, you're building your body to do such amazing things for you. Like like, I don't know how to explain it in other words other than crossing my fingers and just being like, you solid. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. King of Gabriel, keep your eyes on the big picture level, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success. Gemini, concern for others. So I truly feel like you've just let the things be in the past, certain things that, you know, were weighing you down, and now your body's like, yay, we're thriving, everything's okay. So grounding, innocence, be honest with yourself. Let me read this real quick. It says, look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angel's wings. So basically, you're doing so amazing, and I truly feel like you do say affirmations. I just feel like the only thing your body would tell you, or like is trying to tell you, is saying to believe more in yourself and let go of certain fears right away, instantly. Don't let them simmer in your brain. Like, if someone tells you, oh no, you can't do that because of da 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 da, or oh, you shouldn't be doing that da da da, it's okay to like trust your body and be like, you know what, my body's saying I'm totally capable, or you know what, I know I can do this. So like, who are you to tell me what my body can or can't do, or how I should be moving in life? Like, excuse me. Like, you should have that energy and that confidence, because your body already does amazing things and is doing amazing things. You're doing amazing. And basically this is just saying, like, your body's like, I feel like you do, like, once in a while let certain people come in and be like, oh no, don't do that, and then you're kind of like, oh my god, maybe, and then you wait for weeks before you end up doing something. Like, yes, you do it in the end, but you wait weeks or maybe months, and you just ruminate over the thought of whether should I do it, should I not, da, da, da. Don't let that happen, because I feel like there's opportunities that you let slip just because others let a little word slip of like, oh no, I don't think you should do that, it's not for you, or like nobody would accept this, or you know, like, you sometimes you just need to raise your finger up. Really, that's what your body's trying to tell you. Like, you need to be like, fuck off, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that, you know. I just feel like your body says you got it to back it up. Like, whatever you talk, yeah. Something about like you got it to back it up. Whatever you talk, your body's able to like back it up. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom. And then I'm thinking of like someone walking in high heels and like just being like, and then snapping their fingers. Okay, like something about that. Like, you're giving boss vibes. Okay. Or like, I'm just like seeing someone walking, okay, but I'm getting heels, okay, regardless of your gender. I'm just seeing heels, okay. In a sense, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Okay, so I am not religious whatsoever, but I feel like this card is saying to like connect more with God, or either your ancestors, whoever you believe in, angels. Connect more with them. Oh, okay. There's a message for you guys. The number 122, so 122. Search that up. There's a message for you in there. I just search it up because I don't know what message they're trying to give you, but they definitely want to give you confirmation for something. I don't know if it's for a house or something like that. Like, I don't know if like you're thinking of like buying a house, but then you're kind of like, oh my god, then I'm gonna have to overwork or like do this. They're saying that money will probably come or accumulate more, and you're not gonna have to stress about it. Don't stress about it. Something about that. And then also like you're good at manifesting, so they're saying do not stress it. Like, you don't not need to stress. You don't need to put your body through stress, because guess what, you're a master at manifesting, and they hear you, whether you're praying, whether you're saying that you're a master at manifesting. Just relax and just be like, you know what, it's coming, because it does. When we end up, you know, praying, or we end up affirming, whatever we do is gonna manifest. Whether you say like, oh, I know I trust in God, so God's gonna give it to me, or whether you say, oh, I trust in myself, so I'm gonna get it, or whether you say, oh, I'm God's child and I'm a master at manifesting, I'm gonna get it. Guess what, it's gonna come. It's like when you purchase something on Amazon or just somewhere online, and then you're kind of like, oh my god, I'm waiting for it to come, I'm waiting for it to arrive. Have that attitude with trust in yourself and your power, because you are a very powerful being. Okay, I feel like this is also reminding you, you already do so amazing with your like body, but it's kind of like saying inside that body is a beautiful soul that can do amazing things. Okay, and that's what you're at the end of the day, that's what you're protecting, is your beautiful soul that's within your body, you know. And you're already doing so amazing with your body. The kind of like saying, don't let anyone crush your soul. Okay, that's the big message there. Then with the grounding here, this is also just talking about doing more that makes you feel secure and not feeling guilty about it. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty, because I feel like you've struggled with that in the past, people making you feel guilty with different areas of your life. But now it's time to like up your game and be like, you know, life, like, you think you have the right to tell me when you don't even make any moves, you know? Like, oh, this is really a good thing to talk about right now. Recently I was talking to my little sister, and I was like, I wonder, like, whoever, you know, the little thumbtacks or the paper clips, I was like, I wonder who invented it and who told that person to not go with that plan, to not make it a thing. And you know, like, when it ended up becoming successful, like, I wonder how things blow up in their face, like, oh my god, I shouldn't have discouraged them. Because I feel like lots of people talk to their ass, and then they end up stopping people's successes at time, like their success, you know. And in the end, it's kind of like we are constantly upgrading. Yes, at one point maybe that won't be important anymore, like maybe we'll not use thumbtacks anymore, or paper clips, but you know, it was needed at some point, right? We are constantly changing, upgrading, and stuff like that. And I feel like that you need to have the attitude, a reminder of you have a great idea now, just go with it. So just trust in general. They're saying trust yourself more and shake off the guilt more often. I like shaking guilt off through dancing. Um, some people believe that, you know, dancing and like moving your hips and stuff like that can shake guilt, because they say that you carry guilt and sadness in your hips. So go ahead and move those hips. It doesn't matter if you feel like you can't move them a lot, just like shake if you must. Like do whatever, like do whatever. Like I don't know if you need to like just lay on the ground on the carpet and kick that, pretend like you're kicking the energy out of your hips, or you know, out of that region, and just do you. Like it might feel like a tantrum, but it will be probably be fun. I don't do that, but like I'm not gonna judge you, and no BS should be judging you. Okay, like no guilt here. Like no guilt should be ruminating. No guilt should be staying up in there. Just do what you do. Okay, um do what you got to do, and that's it. But I feel like this is the end of your reading, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading, love. It's nice to have you here. Alright, so a special person asked me to do this video. So the questions I'll be answering today is, what is your body telling you? What is going on with your body? So pile 3, what is going on with your body, and what is it trying to tell you? Let's get started. I have your cards right here, and okay, so this is gonna be a heavy reading, a very heavy reading, because when I was shuffling I was like, oh my goodness, I feel like I need to hug you. I feel like some of you guys went through a pregnancy and you lost it because of, you know, you lost a child because of someone toxic in your life, and that is traumatic, very traumatic. I have no words for that. Like I honestly, I don't know how I would comfort someone, because I'm not a mom. I've never, you know, gotten pregnant or anything like that either. But I'm also feeling like some of you guys just need to remove yourself from a person because they constantly are harming you physically. And some of you guys feel very trapped. I don't know if this person controls money or they use money against you, like I am in control and you can't move out, or you can't do this or that. But I feel like some of you guys are religious, because I'm hearing in my head the Lord is with you, spirit is with you. Just know that if you have other kids, your other kids are also going to be fed, they're going to be taken care of. I'm also hearing that, like I feel like an ancestor is here in the room with me, like one of your ancestors, because I'm feeling it very heavily. Like I don't know, it feels like if someone is kind of holding my shoulder area. I know that sounds creepy, but trust me, it's okay, you're okay, you're safe. I always call on Archangel Michael to be with me for these readings, so you're safe, don't worry. But also I just feel like I don't know if you're currently pregnant, but this person has caused one of, you know, your pregnancies to go bad. I don't know if you're currently pregnant and you're kind of like, I don't want this to happen again, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of the situation. And the advice from Spirit is, do not be afraid to reach out to family. I know that if, you know, if you've really secluded yourself from family and you've isolated yourself to the point of you feel like they're not gonna want to help you out or stuff like that, openly tell them the situation, how far things have got. Tell them, like, you know, my partner, I never expected them to be like this. You know, they've changed when, you know, they changed since I first met them, right? Like they're no longer that loving person. I don't know how fast, like it happened so fast. I don't know how it happened, you know, like openly tell them that, because you definitely need to reach out to someone, whether it's a grandparent, a mother, just someone like that. You could also pray to your ancestors. You can manifest with the law of assumption. There's many things you could do to get you and your kids out if you have kids. If you don't, and you're currently pregnant and you know that this person has already caused a miscarriage in the past, do not be afraid. The baby that you have inside of you is going to be fed and taken care of. You will also be taken care of. Remember when I said the Lord is with you earlier, because I heard that in my head? Know that the Lord is with you, Spirit is with you, and an ancestor. I could feel an ancestor very heavily. I feel like if you're carrying a baby right now, that baby is like an ancestor that's going to reincarnate within you. I don't know if it's like a parent maybe that you lost, because I feel like some of you guys don't have parents, but a baby is definitely going to reincarnate, and I feel like it's going to be one of your parents. I feel like some of you guys were raised by grandparents, and if you were raised by your parents, just know a grandparent is going to reincarnate through you. Some people don't believe in past lives and all that, or like future lives. That's okay. You don't have to believe in that, but that's just a message for some of you guys that I'm picking up on. I truly feel like some of you guys are very intuitive as well. So listen to your intuition to guide you out of this dark and scary process, okay? Like, know that the light is greater, and you're going to make it out of this tunnel, okay? The light is there. The light will always be there. It never goes out, okay? Never, never, never. Think of it like, when there's power outages, it always comes back, or the sun always has our back, right? Like, there's never always darkness. Damn, I'm thinking of like a father figure. Maybe like one of your father figures is like, I don't know if they passed on. Like, there's definitely someone on the other side that's really here. Yeah, and as I said, I felt the sensation even more on my shoulders. I truly feel like someone is saying, like, I even heard it in Spanish right now, like, mija, estoy aquí, va a estar todo bien. Like, I heard that in my head, which means, daughter, I'm here, everything's gonna be okay. So, like, yes, someone is, like, there's many energies, and I'm obviously doing a pick-a-pile reading, so it's not going to be very personal, but definitely someone on the other side is trying to guide you out of this process, okay? They want you to know that you're in control. Some of you guys maybe had a father wound that you need to kind of heal. That's another thing as well. Maybe your father wasn't there that much in your life, and they want you to heal that wound to no longer be getting with toxic men. And that's, I don't know how I could word it better, but that's what they would say. Like, they don't want you to be with toxic men anymore. I truly feel like I'm going to be talking to my divine feminines here. So yeah, you need to heal a father wound. Do your research on that, because for everyone it's going to be different how your father wound impacts you. Very different, like, depending on how you got traumatized, or you know what I mean. So I can't give any advice for that, but do your research, okay? Do your research, and you can heal that if you want to, or if you feel like you don't need to, it's okay. Then with the parrot, it says listen intently to understand. Badger, little purpose. Oh, this reminds me of Naruto, where, like, okay, so I don't know if you've ever, no wait, not Naruto, is it Naruto? Fuck, I'm so confused. No, it's not Naruto. Okay, so the last Avatar. Okay, so basically the last Avatar, I don't know if you've ever watched it, but like, he basically gets frozen in an iceberg, I think, or something like that, because there's war happening between like the water village, the water tribe, I mean, and then the fire one. I don't know. I'm wording it weirdly in English, but anyway, basically what happens is he loses everybody, right? And then because he gets stuck in the iceberg, there's so much time lost, right? He feels like that when he wakes up. The era is different. He doesn't understand anything. But then he meets, I forgot their names. I'm bad at names. But he meets like these two characters, a girl and a boy. They're from the water tribe, and they help him. And he ends up meeting his friend. And when he meets his friend, he doesn't recognize him because he's an old man. But this old man recognizes the little avatar, right? And he's like, he puts him through this hard test to see if it's actually his friend, but he knows that he's not gonna end up harming his friend. And then in the end, he goes like, don't you notice me? Like, it's me, your friend. And this whole village, though, is kind of built in a way that kind of, him and his friend would like do something, like they would go down a conveyor belt, right? And like with a box, it was like in the village, and then they end up having that moment where they go down and everything, and basically start celebrating. So I truly feel like maybe some of you guys are kind of having a similar experience. You know, when I mentioned earlier about the seclusion, you feel like, you know, no one is going to understand you. people are still seeing that there's still that beautiful you in there. And how do I say, there's still people waiting for you, okay? Like, doesn't matter how much time has passed on, whether people have passed on already, there's still people who always wanted to support you, and not like, they didn't, some people didn't want to see you with the person because they knew how toxic they were, okay? Like, I'm feeling like they're still waiting for you. No matter how much time passes, they're still waiting, okay? So yeah, with that little scene I got from the last avatar, or the last air, not the last avatar, but the last airbender. I forget titles and names, I'm so sorry. Like, I remember more visual things. And yeah, that's from that. It was like a little episode. And then so if you know, you know the thing from the last airbender, or the last avatar, I forgot. And basically that's the whole situation here. There's someone still waiting for you, okay? I feel like, I don't know why they made me explain that, but yeah, maybe some of you guys will understand through that explanation. And also, remember when I mentioned earlier that the friend puts him through like this skill test to see if it's actually the avatar, his old friend? Or I just feel like it's to like tease him. I truly feel like you still got those skills, that powerful person you were, like before you met this person who started to stomp on you and starting to belittle you, you know? Like, there's still that beautiful power within you. You can always reclaim your power, because the whole last avatar thing, like the last airbender, I mean, this dude is trying to recover his power so that he could protect, you know, the tribes, because the Fire Nation is like trying to destroy and control everything, and if you don't listen to them, you know, it destroys. So there's this energy in you, and you're gonna be okay. And you know what's funny, even in the Fire Nation, there was characters who helped the last airbender escape from the Fire Nation many times in the beginning of the episodes. I truly feel like even this person's, you know, that you're dealing with, that, you know, put you in harm many times, their family is even wanting to help you. So you could reach out to their family. Do not feel ashamed. And specifically, if you are carrying this person's baby, reach out to family and be like, you know what, they're doing this or that, and I need help. If you don't have any family to rely on, you know, on your side, go ahead and reach out to their family, because definitely feel like they definitely know what's going on, and it's going to be okay to reach out. There's also a hotline for women. I don't know what it is, and but depending on where you live as well. So like, research those kind of hotlines, find out, and please try to get some help, because like, yeah, like, I feel like right now you're not only thinking, I mean, you not only need to think for yourself, but like, if there's a baby inside of your, you know, your body, you need to also be thinking for them, and you need to not be afraid to make that move and move away from this toxic energy, okay? Do it now, okay? Like, do it now. It will not be all in vain, okay? Do not think you're going to be taking a step backwards and stuff like that. For some reason, I don't know why some of you guys think you're going to be taking a step backwards if you were to reach out. But don't think that, okay? Like, I don't know why telling me to tell you that. Then with the heart chakra and listen, yeah, you're a very loving person, and some of you guys are afraid that this person can harm you further, or you're just scared that if you are not currently pregnant, some of you guys are scared that in the future this person gets you pregnant, you know, that they're gonna end up harming your kid. Like, that's how unsafe you feel. Maybe you can't even sleep at night, you're so scared. So it's kind of like saying, please listen to your heart. Do not let them dim that side of you, because I feel like I don't know why I'm hearing desensitized. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's something like that in my head. Like, it was pronounced very clearly, but I don't know how to pronounce it outwardly, so sorry. But I'm feeling like this person almost kind of is treating you very inhumane, and you gotta do it. You gotta get away from this person. Even my stomach is doing all kinds of weird, like, because of how anxious this reading. It's not making me feel anxious, but I pick up people's energy, okay? And I could definitely sense that, like, yeah, in a sense. And then be honest with yourself, Mother Earth, and divine wisdom. Yeah, I truly feel like some of you guys are definitely pregnant, and then for the others of you guys who are definitely not, it's, how do I say, I feel like some of you guys, whether you're pregnant or not, I just feel like some of you guys definitely did not have any kind of like good parent figure to take care of you, and right now you are even learning how to nurture yourself, and you're kind of being like, oh my god, I don't know what's okay, or if this is okay, or if I should just stick around. You kind of see any kind of harm that this person does to you as punishment that you deserve, and that's a shitty way to think. That should not be happening to you. You should not be getting hurt by anybody. It's not okay. um some of you guys need to learn what healthy nurturing, healthy love is. Like, I don't know how to word it, but there's definitely some learning that needs to happen, because maybe some of you guys don't even know what a healthy boundary is, or maybe there's like something about, you definitely need to go in deep and just take it slow. Okay, like, take it slow. Do not worry about like, oh my god, I'm very overwhelmed, I don't know how to do this, da, 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 da. Like, I feel like some of you guys are even more scared right now. If you guys are pregnant, you're kind of like, oh my god, I don't even know how to be a good mother. I never had any parent figures who wanted to help me or were there for me. Like, how am I supposed to know how to take care of myself? And I'm trying to leave. Like, how can I do it all? Leave and you will be guided. Leave and you will be guided. The Lord is with you. Okay, that was a thing that came in through, so do not forget those words. The Lord is with you. And it says, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angel wings. So really just be okay with being like, yes, I want to leave. And also maybe use the law of assumption or pray more to God to help you manifest what you want. Do what you gotta do, okay? But definitely remove yourself, okay? And I'm definitely gonna be manifesting for this title to be able to, you know, leave or get some help. I'll try to put in a hotline, but I feel like it's gonna definitely be different for every person who views. But I'll try to like link some helpful resources for you guys for what you guys can do or something like that, okay? So yeah, because I don't want you guys to feel alone, and I want you to know that there's someone out there who cares. I care for you, and I know you're gonna be okay. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. See, like, this is really talking about how you just need to trust the process and go. Like, this is a go. Your body's telling you, go. Go. Like, basically, go. Make a move, make a move, make a move, okay? But that was it. That's what your body's trying to tell you. What is going on with your body, I feel like because of that one toxic person, maybe lots of horrible things are happening, and I don't want to mention them. But that's what your body is trying to tell you. It's trying to say, get us to a safe place, okay? Damn, I'm sending you lots of good energy. Angel Michael, please send loving angels, and please protect whoever is watching this, and please protect the baby if they are pregnant. Okay, I send lots of good energy to this person, and please send them lots of calming energy. Give them the strength and clarity and courage to do what they gotta do. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope I hope this reading did something for you that made you want to do something for yourself right now. And I hope it wasn't too overwhelming, because I feel like this could have been a triggering reading. So sorry if it was, and I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading, love. It's nice to have you here. Alright, so a special someone recommended me to, well, like, they requested this kind of video. So what is your body trying to tell you, and what is going on with your body? So pile 4, what is your body trying to tell you, and what's going on with your body? We'll be answering those questions today. I have your cards ready, and let's just get started. So So let's just get started. I meant. Okay, so divine guidance, two of Ariel, page of Ariel, six of Michael, 10 of Ariel, wedding dove, life purpose, angels and masters. Okay, so we'll focus on the oracle later. I feel like this pile is special because I was like picking 3 to 4 cards for the other piles, and then there's like a fifth one, and I was like, it makes sense to like keep the fifth card because I don't know, like it just wouldn't feel complete. So with that in mind, let's get tapped into the energy a little more. Divine guidance, Archangel Michael, two of Ariel, page of Ariel, okay, so I heard in my head when I was shuffling for you guys, separation. I don't know if some of you guys grew up with parents who divorced or something like that, but for some reason that is being mentioned in this kind of reading. I don't know if you don't know how to rest, or if you have like a restless kind of mind. I don't know if you find it hard to sleep, or if you have insomnia. Maybe you have past traumas, you know, and your body is running from fear. Like it's, you know, it's functioning from a place of fear. Certain habits you do or certain things you do and say, it's definitely kind of giving that vibe. Let me tap in a little more because the energy is not that clear right now for some reason. Okay, tell me a little more. I'm gonna have to pull out these cards because I was gonna use them anyway for clarification. I didn't need to do that for the other piles, but I guess for this one, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Why is the 10 of Ariel here? I feel like we should focus on the 6 of Michael first. So why is the 6 of Michael here? 4 of coins. Why is the 10 of Ariel here? We have the World. And then we have the Knight of Wands for that as well. Why is the Page of Ariel here? Why is the Two of Ariel here? Oh, that one didn't. Okay, so fuck, this is confusing. Hold up, because right now I heard like put it back. So hold up. Two of Ariel. Why is the Two of Ariel here? Okay. The Emperor. Wow. Okay. Why is divine guidance here? Please tell me. Okay, so you guys can't really see the cards, but I'm feeling like your energy is very hard to tap in. It's almost like if you guys don't want me to tap in. I feel like you guys are very protective of your body itself. You've been hurt in the past and it's hard for you to trust. You like being in control at all times. Maybe this is why you find it hard to rest. Maybe some people even try to do witchcraft, so you felt really disconnected from your body at one point as well. Because there's like a control here. Like I'm feeling from this Devil card right here, like there is a control issue. I don't know if someone made you feel out of control at some point in your life, or maybe you just had many experiences where you did not feel in control of your body. Okay, and that's why you like being in control. Because I'm seeing this Emperor in sort of a negative light. It's not too bad. It's not bad being in control, but I feel like you guys you're definitely in defensive mode, and that's why it's causing you restless nights. Then with the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups, it's kind of like you kind of want to relax at times, but then you're kind of like, oh no, but then what if this happens, and then what if this happens, and then this happens, and you're kind of like always kind of like, I don't want to keep fighting, I don't want to be in defensive mode, but then at the same time you're kind of like, no, but what if this happens, what if this happens, I need to be ready, I need to protect myself. Now with the Six of Michaels and the Four of Pentacles here, I'm seeing that you always end up being like, oh no, I gotta protect this, I gotta protect this and that or that, and I need to do this and that and that and that. There's never a like a time of like a moment even for relaxation. So your body is trying to tell you, sometimes if you want to relax, really focus on the phrase, what can I do now to relax myself? What can I do now to have fun? What can I do right now to make myself feel secure? Because at times when we try to be in control, we end up focusing outwards, like, oh, I need to control this person, or I need to do this or that, or I need to, you know, and you make these lists of things that, you know, you need to control, when in reality sometimes we just need to control that fear within us, and it's very simple, you know. Because when you make a list of things you need to control, there's a whole list, right? But then when you just think of fear, and you're kind of like, oh, I could easily squash that because it's not a huge list, right? Sometimes when we start to think, oh no, I'd rather not even try to even think about squashing my fear because that's even bigger than this list, right? Some people may see it that way. I totally get you. It's fine. It's valid. But sometimes we got to be like, oh my God, this fear is so little. Belittle it. If you want to be in control and want to make anyone feel bad or stuff like that, belittle your fear, okay? I'm not saying that you make others feel bad on a daily or anything, but I am saying make your fear feel bad for like even popping in and being like, no, that doesn't exist, that, oh no, like that's not welcome here. Like have certain thoughts that protect you, because that feeling of wanting to feel safe and, you know, secure and in control at all times is literally just your fear telling you like, hey, I need, you know, what do you call it, I need reassurance that everything's okay, that, you know, me talking about this out loud, like I'm treating your fear as a person, sorry, but what I'm trying to say is, let's say your fear tells you like, oh my God, that person, we should totally stay away from that person. Maybe you do want to listen to your intuition and in the moment, right? But if you know like you're only staying away from this person because the negative thoughts in your head are saying, you know what, they remind me of my ex, or you know what, they remind me of a toxic friend, I want to stay away from them because, you know, they have their name, or da da da. Maybe that's when you're kind of, you know, allowing fear to overpower. Fear is there to like remind us sometimes that we need to take care of ourselves, or sometimes we just need to reassure our fear to calm it down, right? And sometimes you need to really question yourself instead of like questioning and making big lists of, oh my God, I need to do this and this and this and this and this, because you're trying to calm yourself down, but in the end you never reach that relaxation. Why? Because you just make lists and lists and lists of more things to do and more this and control. With more like control comes more responsibility, and more worry, and then you put more pressure on yourself. And then when does the relaxation come? Never, right? So sometimes you just need to really be like, you know what, I'm going to control my fear today, and I'm going to belittle it. Or if you don't like seeing, if you don't want to belittle your fear, you're going to be like, you know what, I'm going to reassure myself, I'm going to reassure my fear and be like, you know what, I'm safe. You could have the affirmation, just be like, I'm safe, I feel safe, I feel secure, everything's okay. Change the way you operate, change the way you think, okay? That's what's coming in through. That's what your body's trying to tell you. Yeah, like start trying to take more action to build more trust with yourself. Like if you say, like, let's say you make a is it a compromise in English, or what do you call it, let's say you schedule something and you're like, oh, today I want to work out at 8 o'clock, right? To build trust with your body and just trust in general with yourself, you could be like, you know what, today I may not be able to work out at 8, so instead of putting a specific time to work out, today I'm just going to make it a goal to work out. And that's going to build so much trust. If you keep showing up for yourself, being like, oh, today, you know what my goal is going to be today is going to be like to just read for 5 minutes. You're going to build so much trust, and you're going to be taking more action. Like when someone ends up telling you, like, when you intuitively um get a feeling that someone's bad for you, you're no longer going to be like, oh my god, I need to control the situation, I need to control this or that, or I need to, you know, ignore it. Like, you're gonna know now when it's your negative thoughts trying to get to you, or when it's your intuition actually telling you like, no, that person is bad, you know, because you will have trusted your body, you know. Like, I can't explain it, but there's some, it's a thing I learned in the past, like to build more trust, to build more confidence with yourself, to make decisions faster. Because our intuition is constantly telling us certain things, and sometimes we doubt it. Then sometimes our negative thoughts tell us certain things, and we're more quick to act when sometimes, you know, we just needed to like simmer down and relax, you know. So yeah, really try to do certain things to build more trust within yourself, do more techniques to feel calm. Maybe if you don't like doing breath work, maybe I would recommend anything else that would make you feel calm. Okay, like it could literally be walking, it could literally be talking to a friend. Have that like as a therapeutic thing. Do not be afraid to start scheduling things with friends and be like, you know what, you're my safe place, you're my calm place, and I like talking to you. Can I schedule like a call with you every week or at least once a month where I just talk with you and we just relax? Like, be okay with that. Be okay with acknowledging that maybe it's not a walk, or maybe it's not breath work, but it's that one friend that makes you feel sane. Okay, like so many people will tell you, oh, you can't be relying on other people all the time because what if that person's not there, or da, da, da. You have them now. Appreciate it, cherish, live in the moment. Okay, it's okay to do that. I want you to know that, because so many people will tell you, no, you can't do that. You have it now. Why are you going to be constantly living in fear about ever losing? Because then when you lose it, the pain is going to be more, because then you're going to be thinking, oh my god, I never did this, or I never told them this, da, da, da. Really try to live more in the moment. Okay, that's another thing your body's trying to tell you. You don't take enough action sometimes for certain things that are just as easy as, oh my god, that's going to bring me happiness, let's do it, you know. um I feel like you try to listen to, I feel like you listen more to your negative thoughts that tell you, hey, don't do that. And you don't listen to the thoughts that be like, oh my god, that's gonna make me happy, like I want to do that, you know. So yeah, definitely. And then the wedding card here, this is just giving me like the Four of Wands card. It's just like you need to really celebrate your life. Okay, so I'm not even gonna read that card. This is just giving me Four of Wands. So yeah, really start celebrating your life. And then the Dove, spread messages of peace and harmony. I think pile 2 got like, I was thinking of turtle doves for like their reading. You guys maybe want to watch pile 2, I'm not sure, but yeah, this is kind of this kind of reminds me of that one turtle dove song. I don't know if it's even a Christmas song or it's related to a Christmas song or not, but like I was thinking of the holidays for that pile, and I truly feel like you need to live life like if it's a holiday every day. Like if you're gonna wake up and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna eat my favorite food today, you know, like, or oh my god. Because I feel like there's certain times where you do relax. Maybe it's during the holidays because you're like, oh my god, I could just have fun, everyone else is having fun, I don't have to worry about this or this happening, right? I feel like there's certain times and areas of your life where you feel more relaxed. Is it the times where it's most festive? Is it the times where, I don't know, where you feel like, I don't know if you're connected to seasons or something, but something about just trying to connect more and analyze. You should use your analyzing abilities to benefit you. Okay, like something about analyzing when do you feel best. Maybe start journaling, like seasonally, every time a season ends, like journal certain things that happened, what made you feel good, what made you feel bad, certain things like that. That could also build trust as well, with yourself. You also see how you handle certain situations, and then later throughout the years you'll be like, oh my god, I handled that situation so funny, but I've grown. I know I used to journal a lot in the past, and recently I actually started reading some letters that I wrote to someone that I never let them see, and then I was like, oh my god, I handled that situation so cheesy. You know. And I just truly feel like you're gonna learn lots of trust. You're gonna learn throughout this whole process more about yourself as well, and you're going to learn how to relax. You're going to learn how to just live in the moment. There's lots of balance that needs to be brought, and your body is craving to do certain things, and there's lots of things you could be doing now that are going to make you happy. Basically, that's what your body's trying to tell you. Okay. Don't focus on about, oh my god, but I actually don't have enough money to, like, you know, do that one activity, or I don't have da, 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 da. Don't think about that. Think like a little kid. think like, oh my god, if I just save up a little bit, you know, my mommy or dad is gonna take care of me. If you've never had that, start thinking like that, okay? When you think like that, you're literally manifesting by saying, oh, my mommy or dad is gonna take care of me. If you're religious, guess what? You, by saying, you know what, I'm gonna just let God take care of me because I'm their child, because I'm his child, then go ahead. That's gonna help you manifest. If you think, oh my god, I'm just gonna start thinking like a child, I'm gonna just save up and then the rest will fix itself. You're going to get there at some point. It's better than doing nothing, right? So take that action. Do not be afraid to trust your body, your mind, your emotional state right in the moment. I feel like you need to do lots of connecting with your emotions, your mental state, and just in general, like lots of balance needs to be brought. Things Do things that make you feel balanced, that make you feel beautiful, aesthetic. I can't explain it, but I'm just thinking of lots of Taurus and Libra energy where you want certain things in life, but you're kind of like, but I don't have this, or I'm not ready for this. You are ready for certain things, but you're not allowing yourself. Sometimes when you say you're not ready, it's just you not allowing yourself. Because when you're not ready, it's when you don't have certain materials yet, or like maybe you don't have no experience. But guess what? Once you take that step and say, oh my god, I actually want this, you could what? You could allow yourself to explore and enter a whole new world and have fun. You could do that. You're gonna be ready. You're gonna ready yourself for the process, right? And then also, if you were to be like, fuck, my throat's giving out. If you were to be like, oh my god, I do not feel ready for this because of whatever reason, right? Like, I don't have enough. I don't have enough money, right? Let's say you don't have enough money. If you say, guess what? I'm gonna save up because I know I'm capable of doing that. Or guess what? I'm gonna manifest and trust myself. You start building that I can do anything I want. And the more you assume that you could have anything you want, guess what? Lots of things are gonna start flowing in because now you are allowing to receive, right? I believe in law of assumption, a law of attraction. So maybe do research on law of assumption. I'm always talking about it on my channel. Good manifesting coaches are Sammy Ingram or Manifesting with Kimberly. I really love them. But I feel like that's what your body's trying to tell you. Connect more with your mental and emotional side because that will benefit you a lot. I feel like you tend to listen to your negative thoughts more often to the point of making you sad. And then you're kind of like, you know what, that could have made me happy, but I don't want to do it because I'm too afraid or I'm not going to allow myself. You can do things. You are capable, okay? So I want you to start maybe connecting with your body through affirmations as well. That would also be really good. But that was it. That's it for this reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye-bye, love.